It sounds to me like the quote-unquote GOAT, and I put big old giant quote marks around that, the quote-unquote GOAT wants a lock next year. He wants a done deal. He wants a cakewalk to the title. He wants to be the most prohibitive, biggest favorite in the history of the NBA going into next year. Is that what he wants?
And it's going to happen.
He wants to win the easiest chip ever won in the history of the league, because that's how it would be presented. They're just an overwhelming favorite. 3 of the top 5 players. So the man you call the GOAT wants to be a prohibitive favorite by adding 2 of the other top 5 players in basketball. And I got to tell you, you have dared to say that this man is better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and it is shameful what he's doing right now, and it completely disqualifies your whole argument.
How?
Because Michael Jeffrey Jordan would have never wanted or needed to recruit 2 of the other top 5 players.
He already had one.
By the way, LeBron last year shot 34% from 3, which is his career average.
Which is a career average that's better than Michael Jordan. But that ain't none of my you know what?
I don't like him as a three-point shooter?
I like him better than Michael Jordan as a three-point shooter. Do you?
By the way, do you like him as a 67% free throw shooter? Because I don't.
I like him that he got more points than Michael Jordan.
I like it that you gave me 76%.
I gave you 75, Skip. What bothers me, if Jordan didn't do it, it can't be right. Only Jordan did everything the right way. Jordan was the best and the worst thing that ever happened to the NBA because he showed guys how to build a brand, how to become outside of basketball. But, man, Jordan didn't do that. Jordan, they say Jordan played 48 straight minutes, didn't drink anything. And you got guys out drinking water, Gatorade, or anything because Jordan didn't do it. Stop thinking, Dane, you're not Jordan. So that's why he didn't. When you become him, you ain't got to get anybody else. But you're not him. So you better get some more help.
It's as simple as this. In basketball terms, Kobe Bryant was a cold-blooded killer. He was second only in that regard to Michael Jordan. In basketball terms, LeBron's intangibles have never quite measured up to his tangibles. His mental toughness has never quite equaled his physical gifts and his extraordinary talent.
How in the hell he got more game-winning shots than Kobe and Mike?
Yeah, well, that's just not true.
It is true.
Well, it's just everybody knows when the money is on the line, you want the ball in Kobe's, number one, Michael's hands, then Kobe's hands. You don't want the ball in LeBron's hands with the money on the line.
You look at it, the regular season and postseason. Kobe averages 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4.5 assists, shooting 43%. LeBron is 29, 7 rebounds, and he doubles the assist total while shooting 49%. I just believe that when you look at, and Kobe is more of a nice one-on-one player. That's not what, and Iggy made that abundantly clear. LeBron is a guy that goes out, tries to get others involved, helps them play at a higher level than what they're accustomed to playing at, but he still can give you 30. When did we ever say that about Kobe making somebody better? Kobe makes himself better. I got no problem with that. Kobe is as good in the one-on-one set as that you'll see.
But we're just talking about harder to guard.
Yeah, we've never seen a package like that.
Like who?
Like LeBron.
Oh, I thought you meant like
body
Wilt.
like Mailman. Yeah. The ability to see over the court like Magic.
Yeah. But in Wilt's day, there was not another Wilt on defense,
That's
right?
and that's why I said you have to take it like one-on-one. You got to take Wilt out of the equation.
He's only here for 4 years, baby. He's trying to help us get back to winning. We haven't won in a long time. When Kobe was here, we was losing. We still losing. Like, we need to fix the aura around here. The Clippers are better than us. This is terrible.
They are better.
I thought I'd never say that.
The Clippers you're in danger of them being way better next year.
No, ain't nobody going there.
No? Nobody's going there.
It's not a cool. I'm telling you, it's not cool to go there because you still got to play against them other teams on the West. And it's just not that prestigious to go there and lose.
In a hypothetical one-on-one game, Michael Jordan would destroy LeBron James.
Don't do that.
Destroy him.
I know who he wouldn't destroy. 6'9", 260 from Akron.
LeBron
you wouldn't look at
has
Mike
proven
the same.
to be one of the mentally weakest superstars we've ever seen.
You wouldn't look at it, Mike, the same.
Maybe if you had a referee paid for by LeBron.
No, we don't need a ref.
But, okay, you know what? Unref, you got no shot.
You crazy.
Because this would be like back alley brawl.
See, just because you ain't seen LeBron put them paws on anybody, you don't think he would. Sometimes, hard foul, you put them paws, check the ball back up, let's do it again. Do you actually think that Michael Jordan would have walked into a practice and LeBron James pointed at him and said, I want you?
Yeah, I want you.
Ooh, LeBron, what are we going to? We going to 21?
No, we're talking about how much are we playing for.
What, are we playing make it take it? Because I want to make sure if we play make it take it,
make it take
touch the ball one time.
Yeah.
The closest thing that we've ever seen to Michael Jordan played for the Lakers. He wore 8 for half his career. He wore 24 for the last half of his career. Yeah. That is the closest thing. Kobe Bryant was Michael Jordan with hair. People forget just how good Kobe was on the defensive end. Do you know that Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan both made 9 first-team all-defensive? I get it. You know, Kawhi has the big hands, but he's not the closest thing we've seen to Mike. The way he put the wristband on his elbow, Skip, the way he put the knee sleeve, the way he walked, the way when he celebrated the game winner, what did he do? The same thing Jordan did. That's what he did. And
the tongue?
Yes, he's a carbon copy of Michael Jordan, not Kawhi. Kawhi's an unbelievable player, great two-way player. 3-time first-team all-defensive, 2-time defensive player of the year. Having a great playoff run. But I'm sorry, Doc, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one.
I don't think people understand how good LeBron is. I've seen his workouts. I've seen him coming back from a groin injury. And his first practice back from a groin injury, he dunks it as hard as he can. I'm like, bro, like, calm down. This is your first day back. Like, but his work ethic, the way that he takes care of his body is inspirational, truthfully. I feel like we definitely could have made it to the Western Conference Finals and met up with the Warriors. The way that he got injured and the way that our whole season we never got to mesh and blend. I feel like he only needs, especially with the young guys that he has right now, he just needs one all-star to add to his roster, and he can at least make it to the Western Conference Finals.
There's no way the Warriors should be favored to win the title in 2020. But I tell you who should be.
Who?
he about to land a 6'10.5" player that has a brow that connects. You know who it is, Skip
Bayless. A unibrow. Is that what it is? Oh, I get that.
Yeah, he about to join the purple and gold.
Is he?
And I guarantee you, guaranteed.
They win in the championship?
About to go get.
You guaranteeing they win in the championship?
I'm about to go get a tattoo today. I might go get me an LA tattoo with a champ in 2020. Might go get that today.
Really? In Atlanta.
That's how convinced I am.
Yeah.
Might just go on and get that. If I take Steph Curry and I put him on that Cavalier team in the East last year, does he lead them to the finals?
The same Steph Curry that you're making a case for as a top 10 all-time player?
Skip.
Okay, which side of your mouth are you talking out of? I don't know.
No, I'm not. No, I said if Steph Curry were to win this NBA Finals, that would give him 4. He's going to be Finals MVP. He has 2 regular season MVP. I don't know how you deny him that. But I'm just asking you, because I want some clarification. Steph is a great player. He can't overcome this by himself. Now, he and Clay can, but is Clay...
So he needs the other brother, right? He's not the Splash brother. He's brothers plural.
Everybody needs
Klay
somebody.
Thompson is...
Steph Curry is great, but he's not going to be able to carry a team. He can't do what LeBron James has done. And he found that out. He had to find that out the hard way.
I feel like he needs other guys. He needs some help, though. Like, again, I don't like what LeBron did in 2015, just taking over with Matthew Dellavedova and all these. Okay. I don't see Steph being able to do that. I asked a basketball legend, a basketball lifer, who was a player, a coach. He's been everything. Everybody would know him. I don't want to say his name. I said, is Steph the best player in the world? He laughed at me because he was like, no, he's like, you hide him on defense. He can't control it on that side of the floor. And so my point is, I'm not looking at Steph to do what a LeBron James can do, even what a Kawhi Leonard or a Kevin Durant could do. Like, if Kevin Durant was in this situation where no Steph, no Clay, I still would feel like he might go, you know what I mean? Like, they got a chance, right? Or if it was LeBron or Kawhi. This shows why those guys probably are better than Steph.
Here's the thing, though, Rick. They did that assuming that LeBron and Kyrie were going to remain together. Once they broke that up, because I don't care how good Toronto is, I don't care how good Philly or the Bucks, Kyrie and LeBron would still be representing the East.
But see, you are looking at it through the context of the Warriors want to do it, and they want to do it in a way that shines the most light on them. Fair?
Yeah.
The Warriors just want to keep winning any way, anyhow. And if they look at KD and say, with him, our chances of continuing this role is greater than without him, we will take that.
When is LeBron James going to get Pat Riley? When is he going to get a Red Auerbach? When is he going to get a Phil Jackson? When is he going to get a Greg Popovich? When is this going to happen? The man is headed into year 17. That's right. It's not going to happen. They keep giving him Frank Vogel, David Blatt. This is LeBron James' 8th head coach in 17 seasons.
Correct.
Of the 7 head coaches that he's had, they've never gotten to a conference final without LeBron. They've won a grand total of 4 series. Now, Paul Silas won those series before LeBron stepped foot into Cleveland. Mike Brown and Eric Spoelstra each won 1 playoff series without him. Eric Spoelstra went to 4 straight finals with him. And this is what we ask of him. We'll take this guy, we'll take that guy. LeBron will make it better. LeBron will fix it. He has to be MacGyver. Give him some of anything. Gum, shoestring, and a Phillip head screwdriver, and he'll get you to the finals.
How many championships did Magic win without Kareem? None.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, LeBron, as great as he is, how many did he win without Kyrie or D-Wade? None. Like, you can't do it by yourself, no matter how
unless
good you
you're
are.
Michael Jordan.
No.
You can do it by yourself.
Michael Jordan had Pippen. They won 55 games when Jordan was gone.
He made Pippen.
He did.
I do agree with that. He developed and raised him like a newborn baby, like a child. Okay, he developed, he nurtured him. But Pippen got to a point where he was really good.
Really good.
Because of Jordan.
Let me ask you a question. Before he got Pippen, can you tell Skip what happened to him in the first round?
How about what is Michael's most renowned, and for all the great things he did?
That 63.
The individual game we all remember, the 63-point game.
And
they lost.
And he missed a shot at the end of regulation and overtime that would have won it. But you don't want to talk about that.
You'd give him
Wait a second. Jesus and sneakers, said Larry Bird, right?
He's going to be KD. We like to schedule a meeting. Who's going to be in there? Kurt and Linda Rambis, Rob Pelinka.
Oh.
I wish I might take an interview with Kurt and Linda Rambis.
What?
You better send me. And that's the thing, Skip. They're putting people in position, and not to say, okay, they're not qualified, but I think you should build your way up before you have that kind of cachet. Being someone's best friend shouldn't qualify you for a position, Skip. Now, if you want to cut your teeth, if you want to do it the hard way, I got no problem. I don't care if you're a man, woman, or child. You work your way up through the ranks. Yep. But because I'm your homegirl, or you and I, you know, we went to dinner parties together, and you get put in a role, Skip, I don't agree with that. So I just need Jeannie to deliver something. Now, I'm talking about not the Barbara Eden. She's more like Christy Aguilera. You know, I'm a genie in a bottle. But she need to put some KD. I need KD. I need Kawhi. I need Kyrie, AD. I need one of those 4 players, or I'm going to be very upset with Miss Jeannie Buss. What Steve Kerr has a problem with, and he's speaking for ownership, that teams don't have the power that they once did. The players do now. Because they trade players like it's nothing. The Dallas Mavericks traded Harrison Barnes mid-game. Toronto traded DeMar DeRozan. How many more years DeMar DeRozan got on that contract? Traded him in the blink of an eye. But now, all of a sudden, it's a problem. Teams have been trading players since the beginning of trades been instituted. And it was never a problem for a team to trade a player. So, let me get it straight. I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly, Steve. It's okay for a team to trade a player with multiple years left on his contract if the player is perfectly healthy, but not for a player to request a trade if he signed the contract and he's perfectly healthy. Oh, I see how you try to do that, Steve. No more. No more. The players have that power. Power. I love it. See, and everybody keeps saying LeBron's legacy takes a hit because Kawhi turns him down. Does Kawhi's legacy take a hit because KD turned him down? Does it? Because they did turn him down, right? They told him no. Yeah. They make it seem like Kawhi joined a 25-win team. Did the Clippers make the playoffs? Now, LeBron goes to the Lakers last year. They were a 35-win team, and he brought no one with him. Kawhi joins a 48-win team, and by the way, I'm heading to L.A. Paul George. Holla at your boy. So he gets Paul George, and we're like, oh, my God, did you see what Kawhi did? Did you see what Paul George did? Now, I know a guy that would have done that move and everybody would have obliterated him. But we're not talking about that right now.
Are we putting number 2 and LeBron in the same sentence?
Whoa.
I don't know.
You've been trying
to echelon? I don't know.
Hold on. You keep talking about their legacy. I don't think it's comparable. I don't even think it's
I haven't said a word about it.
You shouldn't say a word.
Yes, I haven't spoken yet.
Let the king speak
let
right now.
Speak.
I believe Doc is being disingenuous. I really do. I think Doc said a lot of self-serving things that Kawhi pointed at him and said, I want to play for you. That's very self-serving. Wouldn't you say, Skip Bayless?
Do you think it's the truth?
There's a little truth even in a lie.
Oh, so you're saying Doc's lying?
That's not what I said, Skip. Well, here's why I think. For me, how does Doc Rivers and the Clippers know that OKC is going to be willing to move a guy that has 3 years left on a contract that they just gave him 4 years at $130-something million? How would they know that?
How would the Clippers know that Oklahoma City wanted to, quote-unquote, break up the team?
Thank you. I believe Kawhi Leonard talked to Paul George.
I do,
and
too.
Paul George told Kawhi, bro, if you can get me up out of there, I would love to join you.
Yep.
Kawhi relayed that message to the L.A. Clippers. Once that got back to Sam Presti, because Sam Presti said it was not true that Paul George had talked to him about they wanted to move on. Now, somebody's lying here, Skip. Sam Presti said that didn't happen the way Paul George said it did. Now, Doc Rivers said they knew that the, OKC wanted to break that team up. Somebody's lying here. Now, I do believe two things can be true, Skip, but in this situation, two things is not true. I believe Kawhi talked to Paul George. Paul George told Kawhi, bro, if you can get me up out of OKC, I'll come join you in L.A. They told that to them, and they said they moved heaven and earth. They gave up first rounder after first rounder after first rounder, and players on the team, they gave up Alexander, they gave up Gallinari.
They did.
So they gave up a lot.
They did.
And it happened.
But Doc said he told Steve Ballmer it's not enough, it's not too much. We got to do this.
Yes.
We need it.
So, but I'm trying to figure out here. Now, everybody crushed LeBron James because we needing help.
Oh, so that's where this is coming from.
Now, here, no, it's my turn.
We get to your motivation.
Now, I don't have enough help. We bought top heavy as bleep.
That's what he said.
If I'm not mistaken, the L.A. Clippers went to the playoffs. I think they won 48 games. They took two games off a healthy Golden State.
At Oakland.
When KD was going bonkers. And it took a Herculean effort in game 6, when he dropped 50 to finally get over the hump.
The last couple of games.
Now, Kawhi Leonard, the MVP, the best player, everybody wanted him, saying, Doc, y'all ain't got enough. You don't have enough with a team that went 48 games and took Golden State, healthy Golden State, a team that Kawhi beat in 6 games. And you know what I'm saying, Skip Bayless, that was very unhealthy. Kawhi needed help. I don't want to hear nothing.
You blame him?
I don't want to hear nothing else. If LeBron James says, I want another point guard, and I want another person, I don't want to hear a person say a word, because Kawhi Leonard went to a team that won 48 games before he got there and went to the playoffs, and he said, Doc, y'all don't have enough.
Wait a second. LeBron was willing to trade the entire Laker roster to get to what you call the second best player in the NBA to LeBron, Anthony Davis.
Skip Bayless. Right? Because you know what? I believe if the next 3 or 4 drafts, there'll be a Lonzo Ball. There'll be a Brandon Ingram. There'll be a Josh Hart. I do not believe in the next 5 or 6 drafts you're going to find an Anthony Davis. A guy that can give you 26 and 12 by just getting up out of bed. And that's why we got him, and that's why we're going to win the chip. And we're going to bust the Clippers' head with Doc, with Bomber, and we're going to see them dancing around, taking the L.